we've been, it's the new normal. Welcome back to the show. Dana Lash here. And one of the fun things that a lot of people have done is, when they do the Zoom calls and that, they change their backgrounds. Stuff like this is why the internet was made, ladies and gents. So a court case in Texas was delayed by a kitten filter. Lawyer Rod Ponton? Sure. Ponton. Sure. Can I say Ponton? Because I'm doing it. Lawyer Rod Ponton showed up to virtual court in the 394th District of Texas, but somehow a kitten filter got turned on. So here you're in this like quad video Zoom thing, and the judge allowed the video to be shared because I guess it was so funny, because they have, the Judicial District Court recording of this hearing or live stream is prohibited. And it was funny because his mouth moved, his eyes twitched back and forth, but he was a kitten, not a man. And Judge Roy B. Ferguson said, "Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in your video settings." And the cat Ponton said, "Can you hear me, Judge?" And the judge says, "I hear you." So, and bless him, the kitten looks so sad and defeated. Everything about this is comically perfect. The timing, the guy's voice. If you imagine him as a sad little kitten with like these eyes looking everywhere, it's hysterical. And then the other, what I'm assuming is the other attorney, Jerry Phillips, who looks like a Texas attorney. Yeah. He looks very stern until he looks up and sees what's happening. And then he just starts laughing. Listen, watch this. Watch on the simulcast. Listen on the radio.
Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings. You might want to take a look.
Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to, but I'm prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
I can see that.
I love the guy that's above him because he looks up. He doesn't look up at all. And then when he finally looks up, he just starts laughing. Oh, my gosh. And
the best is the eyeballs after he tells him he can't get that filter. He's like, "Hey, you must have a filter on his eyes." Go, "What?"
Oh, my gosh. It's so great. And the judge tweeted about it, and he goes, "Important Zoom tip. If a child used your computer before you join a virtual hearing, check the Zoom video options to be sure filters are off." He goes, "This kitten just made a formal announcement on a case in the 394th. I'm just dying. And he goes, "It's my secretary. I was using her computer and she had that filter." So he goes, "I took it off and replaced it with my face. It was a case involving a man trying to exit the United States with contraband." I'm like, can you imagine? Oh my gosh.